Gentlemen, what's going on? 1247, the great one. Gentlemen, let me ask you a question, man. Let me ask you a question. I gotta ask you gentlemen a serious question. What is the purpose of talking about a problem when nobody is discussing a solution? What is the purpose of discussing a particular problem in your so-called society or community when nobody is thinking or pondering or trying to plan on finding a solution? This is the problem that I have with a lot of these black Twitter spaces. Everybody wants to make money talking about the problem, but nobody wants to talk about the solution because you know why? It doesn't make money. It's not entertaining. And this is the problem that I have with this so-called community. Everything is about entertainment. It's not about solutions. It's about going around in circles, going around in circles, going around in circles. So once again, gentlemen, I'm not gearing this. Listen, my thing from here on out, I'm not pointing no more fingers at no more women. I'm done pointing the finger at the woman. This is not the old Adam and Eve. Oh, you gave this woman to me and she caused me to eat the fruit. Gentlemen, it's time up. Man, bump all that. What is the point of discussing a problem where we're not trying to find a solution, gentlemen? What is the purpose? We keep talking about the problem. What is the solution to the problem? And if people are not talking about, if you hear people always talking about the problem and never trying to find a solution, then gentlemen, get away from these type of men. Because these men aren't trying to find a solution. These men are trying to entertain because they're trying to get money in their pockets. I don't care about having money I mean, of course I care about money in my pocket, but if we're not trying to find a solution, what is the point of keep talking about the problem? What is the point? And this is the problem that I have with men in the community. I want to say this again. I'm not pointing no more fingers at these females. No longer will I point a finger at a female any longer. I'm pointing the finger at you men. What are you men doing to fix this so-called these problems in the community? What is your solution, gentlemen? What is your solution to the problems that are going on? Are you gentlemen trying to fix the problem, or are you just trying to make money and be entertaining people? I don't understand why I keep having the same conversation over and over again. But you know what? You know what I got to do? It's just time to just pivot and just move out. Pivot and move forward. That's it. Life is not hard. Life is not complicated. Pivot and move forward. Because I'm not going to sit here and keep talking about oh this and oh that and oh. We've been sitting there. We've been marching, and we've cried out. Voted. We did all this stuff, and nothing has changed. Especially in the last half a century. This is why I bang with the so-called SYSBM, Save Yourself Black Man. This is why I go hard in the paint for SYSBM. I go super hard in the paint, excuse me. Because these brothers are about solution-based. They're about solution-based. Everything is about solution. We're not talking about problems anymore. Passport Bros, that's another solution-based alternative. Here's the thing. Only thing about Passport Bros is this. I understand that you gentlemen are moving out. You're going to different countries, finding different women, this, that, and the third. And that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. I get it. But my thing is this, like I've said a couple months ago, what is the purpose of you going to these countries? Are you going to these countries to create something different, or are you going to spread the same disease and the same nonsense that you did over here in these neighborhoods? That's the only thing I say about Passport Bros. What are you doing to create a different environment for these other groups of people that you're trying to find your oasis. You're trying to find a getaway, an oasis, this, that, and the third. Are you going to spread the disease that was over here in America? The same foolishness that's over here in these neighborhoods? Are you going to spread that same disease in Thailand? Are you going to spread that same mediocrity over in the Philippines? Are you going to spread that same mediocrity over in Brazil and Colombia and the DR and Mexico City? And you're going to spread that disease to over, your brothers are out here in South Africa and East Africa and whatever part of Africa. You're going to spread that disease over in Europe? Are you going to create something different? That's the only thing I say about passport bros. Listen, that solution is good. Is finding something else and going here in Iceland and Germany and great, gentlemen. Are you going to go to these places and spread the disease that we started here in the United States? Because I can't. Once again, I'm no longer going to point the finger at the female. I'm pointing the finger directly at us. Are we going to keep spreading the disease? Bastard children busting nuts all over the place. Once again, are you gentlemen trying to, start a legacy? If you gentlemen want to, have multiple wives and all that stuff, cool, gentlemen. Do what you got to do. Or are you just going to these places and just busting a nut all over the place? Because if you're doing that, then I can see why these women in the States are saying what they're saying about you so-called passport bros. I gotta be balanced. I gotta be balanced in my assessment. Yeah, I see you gentlemen out here going to these different places, but are you gentlemen creating something different with a new group of people? Are you spreading the same mediocre disease that you did in these neighborhoods in the United States? And now you're going to spread that same mediocrity over there in Thailand somewhere. All right, there's nothing wrong. Hey, you want to be a passport bro? Listen, but be a passport bro with a solution to somebody else's problem, not spreading the disease of mediocrity because you think you some type of deity. Oh my God, and we're jokers quick to claim they're gods and lords and stuff like that, but you're doing mediocre foolishness. You're not a god, you're a parasite. You're spreading your same parasite ass disease that you did in these neighborhoods here in the United States. You're spreading that same mediocre over there in these different places. That's all I'm saying to your passport bros. I love that you gentlemen, once again, found a solution, but are you creating something different for a different group of people, or are you doing the same thing you were doing here in the United States? But going back to the top, gentlemen, hey, listen, solution based from here on out. Solution based is our mindset from here on out. I can no longer keep going back to this and that. It doesn't matter. This is not the old Adam and Eve. I'm not pointing the finger at these women and, this woman you gave me, she made me eat the fruit. I don't care about none of that stuff. That stuff is old and dead. We're done. That's done. I'm here to create a new reality. Create that new reality with a new group of people, with a new mindset, people that's ready to move forward, people that's ready to progress, people that's ready to see something different. I'm ready to see something different, gentlemen. I don't know about you. Everything ain't about busting a nut, clapping some cheeks all day. We got things to do, man. Let's go to these different countries. Let's bring something new to these different countries. But as far as talking about the problem, I'm done doing that. I can no longer keep pointing the finger at these women. The problem starts with me. Feel me? Now here in the United States, I didn't create this mess. Right? So I didn't create this. Like I told you last video, I'm not going to clean it up. But what I can do is create something different in a different place with different people. That's what I can do. But what is done here in the United States is already done. I'm not going to try to reverse anything. It is what it is. I can help where I can help, and I'm moving forward. But having these dumbass conversations, or once again about so-and-so won't submit to me, I'm not having no more of those conversations. Those conversations will no longer be coming from my mouth and from this channel anymore. I'm trying to bridge people together. People with like mind, trying to bridge man and woman. I told you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to. My page is about to pivot. I'm about to start bringing people together. Hopefully from different nations or whatever. Hey, bring people together that are of like mind, of like spirit, like soul, whatever you want to call it. People of likeness. That's the only thing that matters to me. Feel me? So yeah, no more problems. We can't listen. This year, this Gregorian year is about to end. Something's got to change, and something's got to change quick, fast, in a hurry. And talking about the problem and not trying to develop a solution, it's not what I'm. Well, I can't. We can't be about that no more. Feel me? So wherever you gentlemen go on this platform called Earth, please develop a solution to somebody else's problem. Nobody's going to sit here and worship you like you a damn deity. That's trash. You God, I'm a man. You ain't no God. You ain't no Lord. Sit your ass down somewhere. Lord, you the Lord of mediocrity. Sit your ass down somewhere, man. Nobody care about your BBC, man. Sit your ass down somewhere, man. Don't nobody care about that nonsense. Anyways, man, solutions, no more problems. Solution base. Wherever we go, man, you gentlemen need to know. Hey, listen, there goes American man. Listen, he's come with the hammer in his hand. He's come to fix something. He's come to build something. Feel me? That's it, man. That's all I got to say. You gentlemen stay up. Peace.